understand the Trinity to the point where he humiliated himself. He asked me questions like, do I love my wife? And how does God love us without a guy? Like cuck shit. Oh, without a third, how do you love your wife? Are you trying to fuck? And then we find out he is a swinger. He is a pedo. Okay? Yeah, he smoked 4 cigarettes during the debate. Real good for kids there, big guy. Jesus Christ. It turns out that all it really did was create more comedy and purge a bunch of weak faggots from the community. Yeah, exactly. And that debate will always be unauthorized because I am completely comfortable with everything I said in it because I don't have an agenda, I don't lie, and I always speak what I believe to be is true. That's why my shit always holds up, even when I may be wrong about certain details. You watch it and you see Owen, you see the guy you listen to. I may have grown since then, I may have changed and learned things, but you listen to that debate, you see one authentic guy and one lying, grifting little fucking churchian cunt. And that's why they took it down. Because he can't grift his audience without the illusion that I somehow mischaracterized myself or carried myself badly.
Have a meeting before we go to build so we know what to build.
And we're bringing back a technology that we haven't seen since...
Didn't you say you lost weight, dude? Bro, don't lean on that post too hard.
It's the 18th century like France.
They're not...
You haven't seen that? People do cordwood. There are professionals who specialize in cordwood. What are you talking about? Always the added layer of how good and different it is, right? Self-importance. You guys remember this part? Self-importance, right? Us versus them. Nobody's doing it. We're doing it, guys. It's that we're important. Nobody's been doing this. Guys, nobody has been building broken, shitty shelters since, like, France and stuff. You guys, we're bringing back the methodology where your buildings fall apart and crack. It's, like, amazing and crushing. You guys, you get it. You get it. He's just a liar. Like, he has to spin everything. He's leaning on the post. He's literally selling a lemon car. It breathes, like a sports bra.
These, like, evil mastermind geniuses, they're literally just retarded.
Oh, but overall, it's been a massive success.
No, success with a question mark. When your wall collapses, it's not a massive success. It's not even a small success. You spinster, you liar, you snake, you thief, you slanderer. I consider it a massive success if the wall is not stable, it's not attached to the beams, the door didn't open, the wall is not supported. I consider it a massive... God forbid he determines what's a massive success in his little kingdom. I mean, what do you consider? No wonder he thinks he has like a better historical comedic career. His standards for success, I mean, woof. Clearly, as long as you can tailor any outcome that's a complete failure and not own up to it, and you call it a success, and your dumb bears just buy into it, you're a part of the great awakening. You're faking some sort of triumph. You're faking some sort of revolutionary act. We're crumbling. Yeah, exactly. We're crumbling, crushing. I mean, crumbling. That's what happens when your dad's gay. How did the remainder, I call them the leftovers, like the bears that were stored in the fridge, how do they look at this and go, our leader? No, what you do as a man, Owen, you absolute coward, is you admit that Ursa Rio was a massive failure, that you collected a lot of money and you couldn't deliver. and that the things you built are falling apart and not built properly. And you can call that learning, but you can't call it a success. It's objectively a failure. Father of your children, who are all boys, by the way, hear him attacking women. Like that's his plan of attack. Like they learned that.
Literally be publicly caned in one of these countries for her behavior.
What behavior? Are you saying that Megan 7 years ago taking a photo with a fully dressed woman who did pornography is somehow worse than you fingering your own ass while you masturbated for a week, Owen? What?
All right, I'm going to keep going. My thing's about to end. I'll see you guys in a second.
Your thing's about to end for sure. Your thing is ending.
But I'm just letting you guys know, the rest of the world, a lot of it is, like Saudi Arabia is crushing. And really, you wouldn't be able to have your freedom there. I would do so much better with my jokes there. Guys, they love.
You would do better with what jokes? You don't have any jokes. All you do is respond to your cuck chat and play dancing monkey. You don't have any jokes. You don't have a stand-up. You don't have a routine. You don't go out and perform. You have nothing. You don't have any jokes, dude. Talking about dicks and squirting and balls and anuses is not going to fly over well there. But that's not even the point. You actually don't even have any jokes because you're not a working comedian. You're just a Yelp reviewing heckler. You're the heckler who thinks he's a comedian. You're the oaf who thinks he's the king. You couldn't do 3 minutes. Let's say Theo Vaughn gets up on stage somewhere. He's like, I'll give you a chance. But your head looks like a tomato, man. You look like an irritated tomato demon. But I'll let you up for 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes? You couldn't even do 3 minutes right now if someone threw you up on stage. Not even 3 minutes. You would be just, they would just be looking at you.
Of making fun of grabblers. They know men are men, women are women, and not to chop your cocks off. Okay? Allahu Akbar, guys. That place is moving.
Allahu Akbar, you guys. You guys. Shift the griff. Allahu Akbar, you guys.
That place is moving on up. And America is like, oh, don't make fun of Ching Chong. JIMBOB's wife should be on a boat heading back to Cambodia yesterday.
Not from Cambodia.
All right, I'll see you guys in a second.
Yeah, what do they do about your dad, dude? Owen, if your dad was in Saudi Arabia before you were born, you wouldn't be born. But people's wives are the problem.